Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I welcome you. I am Virginie, an interior designer, and I deal with houses that represent 100% who has to live them, from consulting to the entire renovation process. I also help foreigners who want to buy and renovate in Italy to support them all the process long, otherwise difficult to follow from a distance. In this channel I will talk about home and renovation, trying to give you helpful tips so that you can have your dream house, a house that represents you in depth and where you will always feel at your ease. A couple of weeks ago we saw how to match different woods in the home. Today I'd like to share with you how to combine various metals too. Before we get started, if you love everything related to the topic of home and renovation, remember to subscribe to my channel for more information on this subject. Don't forget to click the like button because it's the best way to support this channel and my content, and I truly appreciate it. Metals have the ability to bring light, depth and character to rooms, while also bringing that touch of luxury. In the home, metals part are often in the details: cabinet and closet handles, door and windows handles, faucets, legs of chairs, tables and coffee tables, chandeliers and household items. It often happens, for this reason, that we are not careful in matching them and end up perhaps with many different metals in the same room. Fortunately, let's face it, most of the time, since they are small details, it does not immediately fall to the eye if there is some confusion in these elements and if they do not always go well together. Yet details, we have said 1,000 times, can make a difference and, if well thought out, can elevate the perception of environments. If the clutter doesn't immediately fall to the eyes, the correct pairing will. There are really many different metals: gold, silver, bronze, brass, copper, corten, steel, etc. They can also have different finishes. They can, for example, be shiny, matte, satin or brushed. Each of these metals has its own specific color, and steel can also be colored. You can find it mainly in white and black. In short, you can understand that the combinations can be really many and that putting them all in the same room can become a bit too much. At the same time, introducing only one metal in the house could be boring. So, let's see the best ways to combine different metals to give character to your rooms. As seen before, metals are many and also have different finishes. Each of them goes better with a particular style. Steel, for example, is not the best in the rustic style. It's better in a modern or contemporary style. If a room is small, perhaps it's better to combine a maximum of 2 different metals, while you can go up to 3 in larger rooms. In case of mixing 2 metals, you can do this in 2 ways. Balance the 2 metals by giving them equal importance, so put the same amount. Choose one primary metal and put the second one only as an accent metal. In the case of matching 3, you cannot give equal importance to everything, so you have to choose the metal you want to be dominant. Then choose a second metal that complements the dominant metal in a less overbearing way, and finally the third metal that is the extra touch, the accent color that draws the eye. The choice of the dominant metal should be made in accordance or contrasting color with the rest of the environment. Putting different metals that, however, have the same color, such as aluminium and steel, will not create contrast and will not make a real mix of metals be perceived. Choose metals with contrasting colors to create movement and visual interest. Possibly use the same metal for all elements that have the same function. For example, in one bathroom, use the same metal for all the faucets and another for all the towel and roll holders, and a third for the handles, for example. That creates harmony. As we saw with woods, avoid creating groups of the same metal separated by other metals. Instead, try not to put elements of the same metal too close together. For example, still in the bathroom, if you have a steel faucet, avoid putting the mirror of the same finish. Put it instead in brass. Also, repeat this choice several times, for example, in cabinet handles or lights. We have seen it before, the same metal can have different finishes, and each metal will have a different impact depending on the finish you choose. So choose the finish that best matches your style and your personality. I hope the video was helpful and you love it. In case, let me know with a thumbs up and in the comments. Please feel free to share this video with someone you think might be interested in the topic. I will be honored and it will help me grow my channel. If you feel that your home or some environment of it does not reflect you enough, do not wait any longer and book your consultancy. You find my contact in the description box below. If you already haven't done it, remember to subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell so you will not miss the upcoming videos. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye!